The extreme drought across New Mexico is having another dire effect here. It's sending hay prices out of control. And many ranchers in southeast New Mexico say they are losing a ton of money. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart is live in Roswell with the story.
It's a double-edged sword for ranchers. Farmers are charging more for hay because production is down, and ranchers are needing more than usual. The price of a bale of hay. It's something most people don't think about, but for those selling and buying it, the drought has taken its toll.
It's just been devastating, and this drought, as it continues, and it's my understanding it's the worst drought we've gone through in a great period of time, and so we're all looking forward to rain.
Larry Hobson's family has had their Roswell farm for 5 generations, but this year, he says, has been tough.
Well, it's widespread, you know, and when you start talking about losing money, you know, it's our productions are down in some areas.
And hay is one of them. Due to the lack of water, farmers haven't been able to produce as much this year, forcing ranchers to pay the price.
They're having to pay an extremely large amount of money for it, and but it's probably the worst part of it is for the ranchers right now. They're just every day hoping and praying for rain.
But ranchers aren't the only ones suffering.
Those people that don't make their living in agriculture, yes, they realize that maybe their lawn is suffering or their tree isn't doing as well. But for those in agriculture, it affects their whole livelihood.
And the worst part, they're not in control of it.
You know, us in agriculture, we're just so dependent upon the weather because that's what we're about. And everything we sell is a form of water, and so water's critical to us.
For now, the Hobson farm is fine. Production's down, but they're still making sales.
I've always said in agriculture, one man's disaster is another man's fortune, and that's sad to say, but that's pretty much our market.
Hobson also says the market is up $60 a ton for hay, so one would think that sellers are making more money, but with fuel, equipment, and labor costs up, he says that's just not the case. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Gabrielle. Now, hay is also in higher demand than usual because the drought is hurting the grazing land. So ranchers need even more feed than usual.